here at the Optimum Pro in Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm standing here with Yolanda Alvarado, the 5th place finisher here at the Shreveport Classic. This is actually your pro debut, right?
Yes, correct.
And you know, 5th place at your pro debut for figure is extraordinary. It's almost akin to a bodybuilder doing their pro debut in bodybuilding and getting first place, because it's very rare. So this was a significant pro debut, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I feel like a winner. I'm super happy with the accomplishments. I'm very happy with what I brought today, and I'm celebrating all weekend about this pro debut, and this is only the beginning, and there's always room to improve, so I'm going to go back to the gym and keep working out.
Now, you actually won your pro card relatively recently at Nationals, right, in Miami?
Yes, correct.
So what did you do to look, you look significantly better. You look great then, but you made some improvements between then and now. What did you do?
I always ask for feedback with the judges, so we went back to the gym. We started working in some things, got back on the nutrition, and never miss a cardio section, very important for us, and very focused on what I wanted to do, and here I am today.
What are your goals with figure? Where are you trying to go with this thing?
Definitely, I want to qualify for the Olympia. I want to be at the Olympia stage. That'll be a dream come true. And second, I want to keep helping people and being an inspiration for others to do the same thing.
Yolanda, you're one of the shorter, not to say you're short, but you're one of the shorter IFBB figure pros out there that I believe will be at the top of the sport. I'm trying to think back. Only Heather May French can I think of.
We're about the same height.
Yeah, you guys are about the same height. What did you weigh on stage? I know you're not supposed to ask a woman her weight, but you're pretty small.
Well, this time I came a little bit heavier than other times. Usually I compete around 107. I think I was about 109, 110. 110.
At 5 feet tall, that's pretty muscular for figure.
Yes.
And people will see. You have very round muscle. Have you always looked like this? Is this something that's developed over time?
I used to train very heavy back in college. I used to squat very heavy, so right now I'm paying the price because my legs usually, I have to work them hard to keep them down. And I was a track and field athlete, so I was a sprinter, so I always have a little bit of muscle.
Well, the thing that you have that's a little different than a lot of other girls is the actual roundness of the muscle, which is a good thing, because even though your legs are not big, because you're a 109 or whatever, but they're very round, which is a good thing, which is definitely a good thing. Now, it's interesting because you were married to another IFBB pro, and this is unusual, Luis Santa. And Luis, you guys have different last names. I wanted to ask you this. I know this is a Puerto Rican thing. He told me this. Why is your last name not Santa, instead it's Alvarado?
Well, back in Puerto Rico, we keep our last names. That's actually my dad's last name, and that's our culture. We have a choice. Well, Luis actually told me you can keep your last name, and I'll keep my last name. So
this is standard in Puerto Rico.
Yes, it's a culture thing.
So that because I have a little boy on the way. So if I were to have a little girl and that's all you had, then the last name wouldn't continue. If I had only little girls, and that's the point, right?
Yes, correct. Yes.
Okay. I see Luis over here. I want to bring him over. You like my questioning on the Puerto Rico?
I do, and she didn't. She mentioned the culture, but it's more of an honor to the father, and it's exactly like you explained it. Your daughter will carry your last name for forever, and it will be passed on from generation to generation, and it's just an honor to the father. It's I don't know. I know other countries they actually honor like the elderly, or
it makes sense.
So for Puerto Rico, it's pretty much just honor the father.
All right, Luis. Now, you guys are IFBB pros, so obviously you take this very seriously. This is almost, I don't want to say it's a profession, but it's almost a profession. This is the main focus of your life other than work and family and stuff like that. So a lot of times people, even on the amateur level, I find couples that are together that are diving at the same time kind of butt heads. And you guys, I don't know a lot about Puerto Ricans, but what I do know is they've got attitude. They've got a little more passion maybe than some, okay? Do you guys get in a lot of fights? Be honest.
Well, she beats me up a lot.
She's violent. I understand.
She's violent. She hits me in the back of the head, but I'm not going to call the cops and tell them that.
Oh no, hell no.
I'm like, domestic violence. She hit me. No, heck, no. No, I'm kidding, but no, we actually have a great relationship when it comes to actually being on the nutrition. It's a little bit more feisty when we're not.
Really?
Well, because I'm eating whatever I want, in the off season, and sometimes, she's just cooking something that is too clean, and I'm already getting upset. I'm like, hey, I'm not on a nutrition plan, so what's going on? And she's like, you eat it, and I do what she says.
So is this true? Be honest now. Do you and Luis get along better when you're dieting?
Yeah, we do. We do better when we're eating the same meal plan. So when we're not, when he's not in a diet and I'm dieting, it gets kind of tense at the house. But we do better. Yes.
You guys you stay more clean than he does in the off season,
Yeah.
and that's the problem.
I try to be. For women, I think it's a lifestyle.
Sure.
Yeah. So
he can get fat. You don't want to get fat.
yeah, he can get bulky, but we.
That's being nice. Getting bulky. He gets bulky. Okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's love right there.
Yes. So. Yeah, I think we do a lot better when we're dieting together.
Does that mean you guys will be dieting together more often after he gets back from Oman?
I think we will, yes.
Congratulations to both the Santa and Alvarados together. For Yolanda, for Luis, Aaron Singerman, RxMuscle.com.